absolute pleasure for me to welcome you here to Muncie Park School for our Sunday matinee performance of The Outsiders. We're so happy to have you here. Thank you for your support of the theater program at Manhasset. If you've been here in the last couple of days, you know that you're in for a real treat. If you haven't, well, just get ready. It's going to be special. Performances like this would not be possible without the support of so many people. You folks who are here, the audience, the friends and the family, our district administration, Superintendent Dr. Posse, the Board of Education, our building administration. Joining us here today is Ms. Crocco, our secondary school assistant principal. So happy to have you here. Thank you for joining us. And of course, a big thank you to the backstage parents, Ms. Ludwig and company, making sure that our kids have an incredible experience. Really beautiful display out front. Thank you so much for all of the special things that make this program a real community treat. Just a quick reminder, and also mentioned during intermission, if you are a parent of one of these incredible students, we invite you to stick around after the show, because we got a lot of cleanup to do. Muncie Park welcomes a whole bunch of 5 through 12-year-olds back here on Monday. We got to pretend like we were never here. We've interrupted them quite a bit this week, so we want to give them back their building in beautiful shape. So everybody is welcome to stick around and do Set Strike after the show. Without any further ado, please sit back, relax, and enjoy The Outsiders.
I stepped out into the bright sunlight from the darkness of the movie house. I had only 2 things on my mind: Paul Newman and a ride home. That's how the story starts. Just words. I wish I looked like Paul Newman. He looks so tough, and I don't. And the other thing is, it's a long walk home with not a lot of company. I usually loan it anyway. I mean, I like to watch movies undisturbed, so I can really get into them and live with the actors. When I see a movie with someone, it's kind of uncomfortable. It's like having someone read a book over your shoulder. It makes me different, I guess. I mean, my older brother, Soda, he never cracks open a book or watches a movie, and my older sister, Derry, she's way too busy to be doing that kind of thing, so I'm not like them. And no one in our gang really, digs books or movies the way I do, so I loan it. And I'm a greaser. Greasers can't walk alone too much, or they get jumped by the socials. Not sure how you spell that, but it's an abbreviation for the socials, jet set, rich kids. Greasers are a lot poorer than the socials. I reckon we're wilder too, but not wild like the socials who throw beer blasts and wreck houses and jump greasers for kicks. Greasers we're a lot like hoods, We steal old souped up cars and have gang fights. I don't mean I do though. Derry would kill me if she knew I was involved in that kind of thing. Ever since Mom and Dad died, me, Derry, and Soda Pop have been allowed to stay together only as long as we behave. So, me and Soda do the best we can to stay out of trouble, and we get to live together. I'm not saying that the greasers or the socias are better, it's the way things are. I didn't have to look at the Corvette. I could hear it chose, I was the antelope. I kept thinking about Johnny Cade's face and what those bastards did to him, and
Hey, Grease. How come you're all by yourself, Grease?
stay away from me.
Couldn't think of it. It's not safe for you to be out here all alone. How many times do we have to tell you to stay the hell out of our house? The Rialto is on the west side. You do not belong there. You've been warned twice, Carissa. 3 strikes. You're out!
Got nothing to say? I wanted to see the movie. Cool Hand Luke isn't playing on the east side, and...
Oh, well! That's not our problem. Is that your problem, Chet?
Not my problem, Bob.
Is that your problem, Trix?
Not my problem.
Sounds like a Ponyboy problem. Right, Paul?
That's the way it's looking, Bob.
Hey, Randy. Maybe he doesn't like being a greaser. Oh, I think I'm right. I think he actually despises being a greaser. And I'm feeling generous, boys. I think we ought to help him out. Yes, let's make him one of us. Do you want to be a Soch pony boy? Do you want to be one of us? And what's the first step in that noble process?
Well, we gotta clean him up a little bit.
This is cute.
Hey, that's
Randy, go along.
That's mine.
Oh,
Give that back to me.
Hey,
Randy's pretty good.
Wait, wait,
Right.
Go get it, pony boy.
Wait, stay on your
I didn't know
feet.
you could
Hey,
race.
let me get it. Come on. Go get it. It's mine. What is wrong with you? Oh, please don't.
I said, see, we start with that hair. Cut his hair! Cut that hair! Cut that hair! What's wrong with you? Cut hair! There is soda! Somebody help! Somebody get in! Are you crazy? Cut that hair! There is... Get off me! Someone! Hey, Greaser. Hey, cool it, Bob. I think I see someone. He's asking. Darren, they coming. Ah! That little root rat bit me.
That's the last thing I remember. The thing about being knocked unconscious is...
Ponyboy. Wake up, Ponyboy.
Jesus Christmas, Derry, go easy on him.
These are my 2 siblings, Derry and Soda Pop. Ever since Mom and Dad died, Derry's had to take over caring for us, and she used to have a lot more fun. She hardly ever smiles anymore. Soda, on the other hand, smiles all the time, even when he probably shouldn't.
You okay, Ponyboy?
They cut you?
No, just skin, no blades. That's Ace. She is sweet as pie on the outside, but you do not want to mess with her. You do not want to mess with this girl.
They're cruising our territory. So scum.
You really sure you're okay, man?
Just a little spooked, that's all. Compared to what they did to you, it's nothing, really.
Stop helping us.
What's that in your hand?
Never mind. You need anything, Pony? Look, I can't take another beating, man. I did enough for my father.
Hey, Ponyboy, what'd you do to piss off the Soches?
Nothing.
You were probably on the west side again, weren't you?
I wanted to see the movie.
You and your goddamn movies. You know those walking by yourself?
I was walking home. I didn't think that...
You don't ever think. Not at home or anywhere where it counts. You must think at school about those good grades and you always got your nose in a book, but do you ever use your head for common sense? No. And if you had to go by yourself, you should have carried a blade.
No matter what I did, you wouldn't have liked it, so...
Leave my kid brother alone, you hear? It ain't his fault he likes to go to the movies, and it ain't his fault the socials like to jump us. And if he'd been carrying the blade, it would have been a good excuse to come up to him.
When I want my kid brother to tell me what to do with my other kid brother, I'll ask you, kid brother.
Next time you want to go down to the movies, ask one of us to come with you. Any of us will.
Speaking of movies, I'm heading over to the nightly double tomorrow night. Anyone wanna come with me and have some action?
Well, Soda and I are taking Evie and Sandy out for the game tomorrow night. No kids allowed.
Big deal.
Mary?
No time, I'm working.
You're always working.
I got a choice.
Is it Bob?
When you close your eyes, do you see lightning? Yeah, don't worry. That'll go away in a couple hours.
Ponyboy's a goddamn warrior. Ain't he?
That's Dallas Winston. She's originally from the streets of New York. Every wolf pack has its alpha, and ours was Dally. She just got out of county lockup the night before.
Did you catch him?
And their car with a couple of rocks. I don't think they like that.
Didn't know you were out of jail, Dallas.
Good behavior. Got off early.
Got away this time. Got some of their hubcaps, though.
That's Two-Bit Matthews, the resident prankster of our group.
Bag of frozen peas. Hold it to your face till it melts. Ain't it, Frankie?
Yeah, bag of frozen peas. Lima beans.
Don't touch it too much.
You know, it's getting better when it starts to finish.
Did they get any of his hair?
Untouched.
They can bust up your face and pull your ears clean off your coat. But if they touch your hair, you might as well throw in the towel.
Jeez, I looked like I was hit by a truck.
Yeah, a truck full of pansies.
Hey. Let's grease him up.
I guess that's your decision, huh, Dallas?
It's a greaser decision, Gary. Ponyboy just notched his first knockout.
He's 14 years old.
How does age have to do with it? Only God and the devil know what I was up to when I was 14.
Hey, you ain't the one paying for my brother's doctor bills.
Used to keep your hair greased 24/7, Derry.
Yeah, before she almost went social. Ooh.
Derry never went so.
Hey, Two-Bit, you got your grease?
Oh.
You got
Now
that?
let's grease him up. 44 months.
First you gotta find my hair. Gotta make it clean cut. Just get it nice and shiny. Make it look, it's gotta look wet.
Hey,
Hey.
Hey, Soda Pop, you want some driving tomorrow?
I gotta pick up Sandy for the game.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
Sandy, what are you doing here? I was just gonna get you.
I just stopped by to check on Ponyboy. I heard what happened. Can't stay long though.
Exactly.
Thanks for coming by, Sandy.
All right, it's a school night, and I think Ponyboy needs some rest.
Derry.
Catch you, Ponyboy.
See you, Soda. Sandy.
Fine with me. And stop touching it.
Hey, Soda Pop, if I don't get boosted up tomorrow, I'll walk over and find you.
Yeah, well, who needs boozed up?
I've seen you lots of times.
When?
Stupid is right. Soda gets drunk lots of times. At drag races, at a dance. Only he never touches alcohol.
Come on, Sandy.
He don't need alcohol. He gets drunk to something loving.
Probably. Find you tomorrow. Two-bit. If you're headed by my place, in that direction, could I, maybe part way?
Just so after this, I'll be walking my fighter place. My fire front door, Johnny Cake.
Thanks, stupid.
Lights out of 10, Pony.
Why do the socials hate us so much? Do you remember how Johnny's face looked when he got beat up?
That's just how it works with greasers.
I'm reading this book, Great Expectations, in English, and that kid Pip, he reminds me of us, you know? The way he felt marked lousy and everything because he wasn't a gentleman, and how that girl kept looking down on him.
Well, it's only a book, Pony.
No, it happened to me. One time in biology, we were dissecting worms, right? And my razor wouldn't cut it, so I had to use my switchblade.
Pony.
I wasn't thinking, or I never would have done it. The moment I flicked it out, this girl right beside me kind of gasped and said, "Oh, what they say about you is true. You are a hood."
Soch? Was she pretty?
She looked real good in yellow. Don't tell Derry or she'll say I didn't think again.
Probably would. But when she hollers at you, she don't mean it.
Sure.
Well, have to head home before my mother gets hacked off. I wish I could stay though. I'll see you for the game tomorrow.
Pick you up, huh?
Better be me. I'll be the dingo.
She's different.
From what?
From the only other girls that'll look at greasers. Girls that wear too much eye makeup, who swear too much. Yeah, I like saying that.
Well, you know, she doesn't have these. She's got work and school, all kinds of trouble at home.
How come you dropped out of school? I could hardly stand it when you left.
Because I'm dumb. The only classes I was passing were auto mechanics and gym.
You're not dumb.
I am. Shut up, I'll tell you something. How dare you?
Sure.
I think I'm gonna marry Sandy. You know, after she gets out of school and I can get a better job and everything. I might wait until you get out too, so I can help Derek do the bills.
Yeah, tough enough. Wait until I get out so I can keep Derry off my back.
Don't be like that. I already told you she doesn't mean half what she says. She's got more worries than someone her age ought to, but she's proud of you, you know? Because you're great.
Then why does she bug me all the time?
Because you're a baby. I mean, because she loves you all.
You're wrong. Derry don't love anyone or anything. I'm just another mouth to feed. That's all I need to say.
You know, maybe we deserve a lot of the trouble we get. I mean, hell, Dally deserves all of the trouble she gets, and Two-Bit doesn't want or need half the things he steals from stores. It's not like that with her. She doesn't deserve to work like a dog every day when she's only 20. And even with the life insurance, there wasn't enough money for college. Derry doesn't do anything or go anywhere except work, but she's got hopes for you. You dig?
Sure.
Alright. Gotta get to doing fine. getting tired, Ponyboy. You should be too after the day you had. Hell, I got worried for a second. I thought they might permanently maim that handsome face of yours. Alright. Get some rest. Seems like you never sleep anymore. I keep having this dream about him. Who?
Mom and Dad.
Is it a scary dream?
Sorta, yeah. Dad's driving with the windows all down, and Mom's singing along to the radio. It's that Patsy Cline song about falling to pieces. They have no idea what's about to happen to them.
Hey, I miss him a lot too.
Do you ever dream about it?
No, I mostly dream about flying saucers and hamburgers. And sometimes Aunt Margaret. Aunt Margaret's serving me breakfast. Alright. I'm heading off now. You should too. There's that beautiful brain of yours, Ponyboy. You're the Curtis family's last hope. And what's that book you're reading called again?
Great Expectations.
Great Expectations.
We were a little early for the movie, so we spent our time leaning in car windows and hopping into back seats, getting in on who's going with who and who stole what and when and where and why. By that time, it was dark enough to sneak in under the back fence of the driveway.
Come on, Johnny kid. We'll just slide on it.
Why don't we just pay?
Follow me.
The nightly double drive-in was a pretty tough hangout. Kids went there to make out and blow off steam, greasers and socials. I didn't know it, but this would be the night I would meet the one and only Cherry Valance. Do you know she hates me? Come on.
Move it, Ponyboy.
Coming that way.
On sale at our concession stand, try the perfect refreshment.
You really made them mad. You object? Bob and Brandy are disgusting. I don't want to sit with them either.
They need a lesson. We came to see a movie. We'll see a movie.
Bikinis on Muscle Beach.
Must be something by Judy Salinger.
Really? Beverly.
Is this real hair? Or a wig?
Stop it. Just ignore her.
Ah, a good romance, isn't it? So many songs written about it, and poems, and like sonnets.
Sonnets are poems.
You're so exactly right. Sonnets and poems. Same species.
Genres.
Genres. Correct again. What's going on, Cherry? You too good to talk to me or something? We could be friends. What? You too high and mighty to talk to a greaser?
Can't you take a hint? She doesn't want to talk to you.
Let her speak for herself. Talk to me. Or, I have a better idea. Why don't we tell everyone why they really call you Cherry?
Alright, come on now. Take it easy on her.
Who the hell does he think he's talking to? Have you lost your goddamn mind?
She's just sitting there minding her own business.
Is that what you think? She's just sitting there, minding her business. I'll bet all the money in my pocket she's not that innocent. She might look a certain way, but don't be fooled. Look at you. Pretty as an oil painting in your cashmere sweater. It's soft, ain't it? You probably got it at that big fancy department store over on East 5th Street. You probably couldn't wait to put it on tonight and show everyone how much money your daddy makes. So proud of yourself in your extra fine princess sweater.
Take your feet off my seat and shut up. Get lost, Hood.
Who's gonna be?
You better leave us alone or I'll call the cops.
Oh my. Ma, you got me scared to death! You ought to see my record sometime. Guess what I'm in for?
Why don't you be nice and leave us alone?
I'm never nice.
Are you going to start on us?
No.
You don't look this way. What's your name?
Ponyboy Curtis.
That's an original and lovely name.
My dad was an original person. I've got a brother named Soda Pop, and it says so on his birth certificate.
My name's Cherry, but my friends call me Cherry because of my hair. Cherry Valance.
I know. You're a cheerleader. We go to the same school.
You don't look old enough for high school.
I'm not. I got put up here in grade school.
What's a nice smart kid like you doing running around with trash like that?
I'm a Grease. Same as Dallas. She's my buddy.
I'm sorry. Your brother's Soda Pop. He works in a gasoline station, right? A DX?
Yeah.
Man, your brother is one doll. I might have guessed your brothers. You know, you look alike. How come you're blushing?
It's not every day I hear good-looking Soch say something like that.
How come you don't see him around in school?
He's a dropout.
How old are you?
14.
15.
That's funny. I thought you were both 16.
Oh, he's 16 soon.
Oh, yeah? How soon?
Next July. How come y'all weren't afraid of us like you were in Dallas?
First, you didn't join in the way Dallas was talking. Then you made her leave us alone. And last, when we asked you to sit up here, you didn't act like it was an invitation to make out for the night.
Oh.
I've heard about Dallas once again. She seems mean. But not you two.
Sure, we're young and innocent.
No. Not innocent. You've seen too much to be innocent. Just not dirty.
Hey, Dallas is okay. She's tough, but she's cool. You know? She looks after us.
It's funny. In a way, I kind of admire her.
Hey, weren't you yelling at someone a while ago?
Our dates. They brought along some girls. I didn't want to sit in a drive-in and watch someone get drunk. You really made them mad. I don't care.
Alright, greasers, you've had it!
Jeez, Toomey, you want to scare us to death, huh?
Johnny. Oh. Sorry, kid. Forgot.
Is this your great aunt's?
Great-grandmother's Kaiser.
Oh, a sharp one. How'd you two get picked up by a couple of greasy hoods like Pony and Johnny over here?
Yeah, too, but Dallas is bothering me when she left Dad. Protect them from greasers like you.
We're so valiant, he like.
Yeah, where is old Sally?
She left.
Think she could give me some information about my slashed tires?
She left tricks. She left a long time ago.
I'll keep looking.
Jeez. Tricks will fight fair if Dad won't pull a blade.
You don't believe in playing rough or anything, do you?
Fair fighting rough.
Yeah, boy, real simple. Sure, if he gets killed or something, you just bury him, no sweat. Ponyboy, will you come with me? We'll get some popcorn.
Sure. You want some?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
sure.
all watch the movie. Come on.
Say, I don't think I have your numbers.
What numbers?
Street address, telephone.
Oh, yeah, my address. The girl said we should watch the movie, so let's watch the movie.
Listen, sweetheart. If you were a pirate and you had to have a parrot on your shoulder, would it be on this shoulder, this shoulder, this shoulder, or this shoulder?
Maybe I have a piece of paper somewhere.
Sherry didn't really want popcorn. She wanted to talk. When I stood up, it felt like my knees were in my armpits. I mean, could you blame me? Here I was, escorting the prettiest girl in Tulsa, the queen of the socias, to the concession stand.
Your friend, he's okay?
He's not dangerous like Dallas, if that's what you mean. He's alright.
Johnny's been hurt bad sometimes, hasn't he? Hurt and scared.
Worse than that. It was the socials.
What happened?
Last week, 5 socials pinned him down in the park and put on their class rings and then took turns beating on his arms and legs and head. He couldn't walk right after that. We're used to seeing him eat up a lot. His dad kind of clobbers him, but nothing like this.
Not all of those guys are like that.
Your boyfriend was the ringleader.
Bob? Johnny must have done something, Ponyboy.
He's not like that. He's a good kid. He was just trying to get home. Same thing happened to me yesterday. It's like they're hunting us or something.
Is that what happened to your face?
There was a whole bunch. A red Mustang full.
A red Mustang? Not all socias are like that. You have to believe me, Ponyboy.
Sure.
That's like saying that all greasers are like Dallas Winston. I'm sure she's jumped a few people.
Lots of times.
You think we have it made, don't you?
You do.
Well, this may come as a surprise, but we have troubles you've never even heard of. You want to know something? Things are tough all over.
And why are we so different? That's when she told me about how her dad will stay out real late and come home drunk.
I just go upstairs and stay in my room.
And how sometimes her mom will just sit herself in the bathroom and lock the door and keep running the shower.
I opened the door once. She forgot to lock it. She was just sitting on the floor. She gets sad sometimes, and if I don't make the honor roll every quarter, it's like I've committed a mortal sin.
I think we all get sad now and then.
That's the difference. You greasers are more emotional. We're sophisticated, cool, to the point of not feeling anything. I catch myself talking sometimes and realize I don't mean half of what I'm saying. I talk sometimes just to be saying something. I've never told that to anyone before. You're the first person. Why is that?
Because I'm a greaser and because I'm younger, you don't have to keep your guard up around me.
For a kid, you're awful smart.
Probably all outrode. Man, look at that sky.
What about it?
I just like it. How all the colors mix, those pinks and golds and stuff.
I used to watch them too, before I got so busy.
My mom used to study sunsets. She would sit on the porch every night and watch as the sun went down.
Why'd she stop?
She ain't around no more.
Did she run on?
She died. My dad died too. Their car was hit by a train.
Oh my gosh, that was your family? I'm so sorry, Ponyboy.
Sometimes I feel like that kid Pip in Great Expectations, you know? Tough luck at every turn, always trying to make it.
You've read Great Expectations?
I'm reading it now. I'm generally an artistic person, if you want to know.
You know, Pip is a survivor.
Really?
He makes it through some pretty difficult times, and in the end, he gets his heart's desire.
I ought to finish.
The pictures, I mean.
Better buy some more popcorn and get back. tried it. Trying to figure out what's the cool thing to do.
Two big scars up there.
Need some rent, but two really get you home right now.
Thanks, David. Let's throw up. Are we adventurous? Rather call your parents. Nah.
Maybe I should run ahead and clear out the back seat.
We'll walk together.
Sure there's enough gas.
Cherry? What's coming?
Man, that's a tough car. Mustangs are tough.
What are we gonna do? Stand here? There's not much else we can do.
Who is it? The FBI?
It's Randy and Bob.
Oh, a few more of the socially checkered shirt set in the back seat. Your boyfriends?
Maybe they didn't see us? Act normal.
Who's acting? I'm a natural normal. Wish it were the other way around. You mean?
That was close.
It's
What?
red.
What is?
Tell me, Johnny, why do they call you Johnny here?
Real name's Johnny Key. So, Johnny, we gotta get a move on this. Let's get him.
They spotted us! They're turning around!
Red Mustang. Jerry, baby.
You girls are making a big deal out of it. Because we got a little drunk?
A little. You call reeling and passing out in the streets little?
Ow. Look.
No, you look. I told you, I'm never going out with you while you're drinking. Too many things could happen.
Baby, you know we don't get drunk very often.
You're not listening. I said never.
Even if you're mad at us, there's no reason to be walking with these.
These what? Berman.
Stop it, Bob.
Is there a problem, Robert?
You greasers don't know where your damn place is. You trying to move in on my lady, greaser?
We were just talking.
Oh, they were just talking. They were just talking. They were just talking. Oh, is that all it was? Cherry, get in the car.
How much have you had to drink?
Enough to know we're done.
Pretty clear the lady doesn't want to ride with you, Prom King.
Oh, you want to fight? Just me and you, man to man.
Enough! I'm not going anywhere with anybody!
Cherry and Lane Valance, get in the car!
Bob, we're done.
You were done. What does that even mean?
It means she's done, Bob.
Eat shit, Marsha!
Stop it! Just stop it, okay? This is over.
Did you just break up with me? Is that what that was? Cherry, get in the car. Now! You dead, loser! Oh, hey, there's no little grease that needs a haircut!
And this is the social with the red Mustang. And all the rings on his hand.
Maybe you'd like a close look?
It was you!
Hey, cool it off, guys.
Grease think you can pick up our girls?
All girls, you're out of your territory. You better watch it. They should be making fun
Here, come!
Look who it is.
Too late.
You want a repeat performance?
You touch that kid and I'll call the police!
What?
Back off, guys.
Get hold of them.
You wouldn't dare.
I don't want a fight. So, we'll ride home with you. But first, you get in the car and you wait.
You wait till we come over.
We're not afraid of them.
I can't stand fights. Can't stand them. Yes or no?
We'll wait 1 minute. You think I'll let a little grease get away with walking my girl?
Bob, I said wait in the car. better go with him. It's too dangerous. If I see you in the hall at school and I don't say hi, it's not personal.
It's the way things are.
Let's not push the 1-minute warning.
Marcia's phone number. Must have been a fool to ask for it. Probably fake. They hit up some poker or something. Man, those girls were tough. Yeah, but if they see us in school, they can't say hi. That's your worst problem. Look, Tony, they saved us from a fight. I'm really glad we didn't have to fight. We'd have done okay.
No, you don't understand. I couldn't take it again. I'd rather kill myself or something.
Don't talk like that.
Look, I gotta do something. Maybe I'll sleep here in the park tonight. Swim to the water, the fountain. Turn into a river somewhere up north, in the mountains. And I wish there was a place without greasers and socials, and just people, you know?
Maybe out in the country. You know, when we had the whole family, we'd go out to the country.
Let me tell you something crazy. I think I like it better when the old man's hitting me. At least then I know he knows who I am. I walk in that house and nobody says anything. I walk out that house and nobody says anything. I stay out all night and nobody says anything. Man, at least you got soda pop. I ain't got nobody.
You got the whole gang, Johnny.
No. It's not like having no post care about it.
Johnny fell asleep pretty quick, and I fell asleep soon after, too. When I woke up, I realized on top of everything else, I was late as hell. Just the thought of facing Derry this late made me shake. And when I got home, I could see...
Damn it, it's after midnight. It's past his curfew. He probably got up to no good with Dallas.
Yeah, you're right. No, he probably got nabbed holding up First National Bank. Who would have thought? We had a truly dangerous criminal right under our roof this whole time. No, let's call it feds.
I'm serious, goddammit. Where the heck were you?
Out
Out where?
in the world.
Don't be smart with me, Ponyboy.
I went to the drive-in.
Do you know what time it is? Well, it's 2 in the morning. Hey, another hour and I would have had the police after you. The movie ended hours ago. Where were you? Where in the almighty universe were you?
I fell asleep in the lawn.
You what?
Hey, I was talking to Johnny and we both dropped off. I didn't mean to.
It never occurred to you that your family might be worrying their heads off about you and afraid to call the police because it might get you put in a boys' home so fast you'll make your head spin and you're asleep in the lot? What's the matter with
I
you?
said I didn't mean to.
I didn't mean to. I didn't think. I forgot. That's all I ever hear out of you. Can't you think of anything?
Hey.
You keep your smart mouth shut. I'm
Do
sick
not
of
yell at
hearing
me.
you. Wait, I didn't mean to.
I remember my first thought was I'll go find Johnny and we'll both both run off and everything will be alright. Swear to God, I hate her, Johnny. She thinks she's so high and mighty. She probably didn't mean to do it, but tell that to my jaw.
You trying to move in on my lady, Greaser? Oh, who the hell do you think you are?
Nobody.
You're damn right you're nobody. You're never a person, and you're never gonna be one either. Cherry was only talking to you because she felt sorry for your pitiful ass.
Yo, out of your territory. Territory? You couldn't even spell territory.
You know what a greaser is, Paul?
What the?
Some trash with long hair.
You know what a social is, Johnny?
What, Pony?
Tulsa trash with Madras and Mustangs.
Put him in the water, boys.
Come on, get off me! Johnny, help! Let him go! Get off of me! What's wrong with me? Come on! Johnny! Hey, stay back! Stay back! Come on! Hey,
Drink,
let him
Greaser!
go! Come on!
Get that grease
Hey,
behind
hey,
you.
hey,
Lay
hey,
down, little grease.
It's a little wet behind the ears, huh?
Hey, hey, get off! He'll drown! Wait!
Get out of here, run!
What happened?
I killed him. I killed him.
This can't be. You killed him?
They were trying to drown me. When I stabbed him, they all ran.
They put you in the electric chair for killing people. What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
The socials were cruising our new neighborhood.
We're killing Ponyboy.
What the hell happened?
We were on the bars, and they grabbed me down, and they brought me back, and they stabbed me.
Slow down. Who stuck who in the back? I see. The police will be here any minute. You need money and you need a plan. Jerry and Soda Pop know about this? Boy, howdy, I ain't itching to be the one to tell Jerry.
Please, Dallas, don't tell her.
Put this on or you die of pneumonia before the cops get you. There's $50 in your pocket.
What are we gonna do?
There's a train. 3:15. It's leaving pretty soon. Hop the 3:15 freight to Windruxville. When you get there, you take the old dirt road. There's an abandoned church on top of Jane Mountain with a pump in the back, so don't worry about water. Perfect place for laying low. soon as you get there. This morning, before the story gets out. Then don't stick your noses out till I come. You wait for me. Might take a couple days, but I won't leave you hanging. Get going.
Thanks, Alex.
I thought New York was the only place I could get mixed up in a murder rap.
Murder rap?
I said get going.
Got a round of applause for some of the people who get a chance to work with your kids every day. Michael Riley, William Carr, Assembly Shank, and Victoria Carlo, the creative crew behind this beautiful production. Big thank you to Mr. Mazzilli, the Fine Arts Department Secretary. And of course, again, thank you to all of you who supported the Arts here in Manhasset. This would be a good time to plan, for those of you who might have a pickup truck here or back at the house, bringing it back here so you can help us bring some stuff over to secondary school when you're done. Just a reminder, we need all the help we can get cleaning up this stage. You're all welcome. Dead bodies and all. It's amazing. Okay, thank you so much for being here. Enjoy Act 2. Thanks for supporting the arts here in Manhasset.
Call came in at 3:15. A boy left for dead. No one else anywhere around. Bloodiest mess I've ever seen here in Tulsa. We're gonna search this town high and low. Must be one of you know something.
Tell her, Terry.
Someone better say something.
It was Ponyboy Curtis and Johnny Cade, officer.
Officer, how many times do I gotta say it? I have no idea where they went.
Even as an accessory, your brother could get murdered once. Do you even understand that? Now I know you've heard of the electric chair.
Ponyboy and the murder.
Then he needs to come in and clear his name. Someone must have seen those boys last night. Think hard now. Who else might have been there?
All we know is that they were at the drive-in.
We was all there for the movie.
They left before us, though. We figured they was going home.
Was anyone with them when they left? Okay, I'll make this easy for you. Are you sure one of your greaser friends wasn't there? You know who I'm talking about. But bring Dallas Winston in. If there's anything she knows, I'm gonna get it out of her.
Yo, Church, Dallas is right. My dreams come true. We're in the country. Hey, you stay back here at the church. I'll run down to the store, get some supplies. Be there first thing when they open. I wonder what's happening back home. Yeah, I can imagine. I can too. Later we found out.
Maybe Dally knows something?
She didn't say. Well, maybe she knows something.
You know, when the police worked her over, she said she thought they were headed for Texas. Do you think maybe?
One thing's sure. They're not from Texas.
Me, let's hear it. You know, this is the first time I've this work
But
since...
if you want, I can go and you can stay here.
Maybe this time they'll think to give us a phone call.
Maybe. Maybe if they have access to a telephone, and if they have money, and if they haven't already been caught, Johnny.
Okay.
Jesus Christmas, that's us.
Damn right, it's us. Look, man, we gotta stay ahead of the law. We gotta change up our look.
How are we gonna do that?
Hydrogen peroxide.
Theft.
We're gonna bleach your hair.
Bleach my hair? What about your hair?
It wouldn't look right on me. Besides, if we both do it, we'll stick out even more. And we should probably cut it first.
With what? There's still blood on it. Come on! We were only having a little bit of fun.
You were only having fun.
We were just hanging out, horsing around.
So just doing what you always do?
Bob was drinking. You all were. And Paul, what's so fun about a fight that's 5 on 2?
It's not all on us, you know. Bob went crazy when he saw you with that greaser kid.
You were even holding his hand by the concessions. I saw you.
Yeah,
You
I
were
know.
right past us.
You know what you did, Sherry? What you did that night was wrong.
Well, you guys were wild that night.
We were not
Guys. The greasers crossed the line. Okay, then we can sit here and wonder why, or we can send them back a message.
Exactly what the son of a message.
I didn't mean to.
All right, enough. Next Saturday, Hershey Park. All-out war is officially declared.
Being holed up in this church, it really messed with my head. I have convinced myself that everything that happened in Tulsa was a dream. With every waking breath, I knew more and more that it wasn't.
soda. Soda, knock it off. Watch the phone.
Think faster.
Knock it off.
Broke the phone.
No news? You both been up all night?
How'd you make it out home?
Not good. The worst.
That bad?
This is the worst. We have to talk.
You getting nervous?
I can't live at home anymore. I have to get out. Right now.
You could always stay here with us, Sandy.
How can you get out right now?
How could I stay? Been up all night too.
You should have called.
Shut up, Pop. I'm going to Tallahassee, Florida. My grandmother lives there. I'm gonna live in Florida with my grandmother.
Hold on. You don't have to do that. You heard Derek. You can stay here. You don't have to go to Florida.
I can't stay here.
Well, we could get married. I mean, we're going to anyway, so why
We're
not?
16.
Well, in a few weeks, I'll be 17.
Big difference.
Sandy, I'll be...
I have to get away. I can't talk about it anymore. I can't see you anymore.
What?
That's what I came to tell you. Tell me next way, Paul.
You heard Derek. You don't have
Don't think the worst. Don't do it.
Okay, for now. You had a rough night, and you need a while, okay, but we're right. We'll keep in touch, and things will work out.
Did you see Ponyboy and Johnny explain to him? I sure love you.
Sandy.
It's like another fight over.
Goodbye.
Oh. All right. Be right back.
Some socials after 2 big names.
You sure got a good time.
What about Sandy?
She has to go to Florida to visit her grandmother.
You okay?
Or not.
Second time I've been jumped this morning.
Socials were a little tense this morning.
Yeah, tense. So I heard you told the buzz Ponyboy and Johnny were headed for Texas?
That could be one possibility.
Can you think of another possibility?
You have to ask them.
Dallas, I'm not playing your games tonight. Where's my brother?
Harry, I promise you, nobody's gonna find him. Just trust me.
Okay. Why the hell should I trust you?
Because I think of Ponyboy and Johnny as my own flesh and blood?
You're not the one who looks after him. Wakes him up in the morning, feed him, put him to bed at night. All you do is play a role.
Hell. For being honest, I spend more time with him than you do.
Maybe because I actually work for a living? Yeah, go get a real job and then talk to me about flesh and blood.
This ain't my fault, Barry. I ain't the one who got into it with them socials.
Well, maybe it should have been you! Think you're a good influence on them? What, did they look up to you? Because you got a record, because you did some time in county lockup? Dallas Winston, ladies and gentlemen, the convict with a heart of gold.
They look up to me because I'm good to them. Because I spend actual time with them. That's why they came to me at Fort Down Park. I'm probably more Ponyboy than you are.
You watch your mouth, Dallas.
Or what? You gonna bust up my face like you did your brother? Yeah. We greasers are just one big happy family, ain't it?
Look at that color. Corvette Stingray.
Look, red. That dead guy's girlfriend. Let's run that chick out of here.
Don't touch her, Dallas.
How's Johnny?
We wouldn't know about that.
What would you know about Ponyboy?
The police think he may be headed southwest somewhere.
It's necessary to jerk me around.
At least we all know about Bob. Too bad about that.
Yeah, he's dead. Too bad.
Would you want to come in?
The reason I came over, the whole mess. Maybe it's my fault.
So what about it?
Maybe I can help.
Please, you?
Dallas, come on.
Pony and Johnny need someone to testify, and you can't get over whatever this is. I'm sorry, I have to go.
No, please, wait. Wait.
For what?
Took a lot of nerve for you to come here this morning.
Yes, it did.
Dallas,
Any message for the juvenile delinquent?
Yes. Tell them I said hi.
Dallas!
I just want to talk to her. Clear up about this testifying. Hey. Don't worry.
Talk nice. You hear me?
I always talk nice.
Tell them I say hi.
I heard they went to Texas.
Your brother's so smart. Why can't he locate a telephone?
I've been in a church before, but this creepy old falling down place, it gave me a strange feeling. What do you call it? A premonition. There's our signal. Nobody paid any attention at the store. We loaded up. A week's supply of bologna, 2 loaves of bread, peanut butter, a box of cigarettes, candy bars. Candy bars. What else? More candy bars. And Gone with the Wind. Yeah, I remember you saying something about it once. Thought maybe you could read it out loud and help kill time or something. Thanks. Man, we're in big trouble. Things have been happening so fast. I'm tired.
Last night. Stephen, last night?
Last night we were sitting in the lot and looking up at the stars. Last night we walked Cherry and Marcia over to Tubin's. Last night
I killed that Bob. He could have been over 17 or 18. And I killed him. I'm real tired too.
the next few days were the longest. We spent our time playing poker and reading Gone with the Wind. And then every morning at dawn, all the lower valley would get touched with mist, and the clouds would turn from gray to pink. And the mist got this beautiful gold color. It was like every day there was this moment where the whole world held its breath. And then the sun rose.
Golly, that sure is pretty.
Wouldn't it be cool to be able to paint that sky?
Too bad it can't stay like that.
Nothing gold can stay.
What?
Nature's first green is gold. Her hardest hue to hold. Her early leaves a flower, but only sown out. Then leaf subsides to leaf, and Eden sank to grief. When dawn returns to day, nothing gold can stay.
What was that?
It's a poem by Robert Frost called Nothing Gold Can Stay. We read it in English class last semester.
So, what's it supposed to be?
I don't know.
And how can you remember?
I keep trying to figure out what he meant by it.
I mean, I never noticed the colors of the clouds and stuff until you started reminding me. It almost seems like they were never there before.
I couldn't talk about that poem with others. I couldn't even remember They Don't Dig. Only You, Sword Pop, man, maybe even Cherry Valance.
I guess we're just different.
Shoot, maybe we are.
Life is crazy.
You're telling me. Do I look like Julie Andrews?
Nah, you look more like Burt Lancaster in Elmer Gantry.
Burt Lancaster's a sissy, and Elmer Gantry is a terrible movie.
Fine, Paul Newman then.
Get out.
I swear.
We had eaten so much bologna that I got sick every time I looked at it. When we'd finished all the candy bars, I was dying for a Pepsi. By that time, we'd read up the Sherman Siege of Atlanta, and I owed Johnny probably $150 from poker games. Figured I'd always lived during the Civil War or in the church or maybe both.
Hey, Pony, you hear that? What do you think?
Lori, look at the church lights.
Hey, Dallas.
Goldilocks. And her ugly sister.
I never thought I'd be so happy to see Dallas Wilson.
So, what's happening? What's going on? Is Soda Pop all right? What about the priest? Do they know where we are? Is Derry all right? Do the Fuzz know what's going on?
Hold it. Can't answer everything at once. You want to eat first? I skipped breakfast and I'm about starving.
You're starving?
We have some bologna if you'd like.
No thanks. Fuzz will be looking for you around here. You look terrible. The cops think you're in Texas.
Why Texas?
They know me. I get hauled in for everything that happens on our turf. I let drop you were headed somewhere else. They beat it out of me. Look at how skinny you two are. It's only been a week. Haven't you been eating?
Need to buy bologna sandwiches.
We had peanut butter. We polished it off a week ago. Johnny damn near ate the jar. Just terrible. He's back home.
The socials and us are having all-out warfare. All over the city. That kid you killed had plenty of friends. And all over town, it's so shit against Greece. You can't walk alone at all. I started carrying a heater.
Dallas, you kill people with heaters.
You kill them with switchblades too, don't you, kid?
Please, Dallas.
If you walk around with a gun,
Don't worry. My heater ain't loaded. I ain't aiming to be picked up for murder. But it sure does help with love.
all-out warfare all over the city?
Just one more day. We're having it out. Once and for all, us and the socials. Tomorrow night, the big and hot.
Tomorrow night?
You guys will miss it. We got hold of the president of their social club and had a war council, so here's the deal. No weapons. We run. Things go on as usual. If they run, they stay out of our territory, but good. Out! I don't care how many socials show up, they're gonna run.
Suppose they bring chains.
Hey, I didn't tell you, we got us. A spy. That redhead. Cherry, what's her name?
Cherry! The Soch?
She's not Cherry the Soch, she's...
Anyway, she said that if Johnny comes to trial, she'll testify that the Soches were drunk and looking for a fight, and you only fought back in self-defense. How about that?
That would really help.
Yeah. She told me that, then, very polite, she told me where to go. I barely even need. This place is out of it. What do they do for kicks in the country? Play checkers?
We're going back and we're turning ourselves in.
What?
We're going back and we're turning ourselves in. Look, I got a real good chance of being let off easy. I ain't got no record. Both Ponyboy and Cherry can testify that I was in self-defense.
Once they get their hands on you.
I can't stay in this church for the rest of my life.
When they take you in, you'll find out. Greasers get it worse than anyone.
Are you crazy? You want the electric chair?
Look, I'll go turn myself in and this whole thing will end.
How's enough drive 3 of us up to Iowa? I got a friend in Davenport who said he'd take you in. He's got a houseboat. He lives on the Mississippi River, right on the water. No. I got a tank full of gas. Just got the radio fixed. We hit the road now, we'll be in Davenport by midnight. What do you say, Johnny Cake?
I killed that kid. I killed him.
You had to. He was gonna drown me.
And now you can't even go home. Soda Pop and Dario are worried sick about you.
But you never go back. Going back don't never solve nothing. You gotta keep moving. Outlast every last one of them social bastards. And them cop bastards and them family bastards. You think when things got bad for me that I went back? You know how many freight trains I've been on? Carve my name to each one without a switchblade. Your name. I never been back to New York City. I never been back to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, or Columbus, Ohio, or Griffith, goddamn Indiana. I kept moving like a wolf that gets stronger the farther she travels. And you know what? Even though I've never been back to them places, I've been all over the world! Trouble ain't something you run back to, Johnny. You run from it. Like it's a giant goddamn alligator and you keep running until there ain't no more earth. I don't care if you gotta climb over big ancient boulders, you survive and move on. Survive. And move on. You get me.
I wish I could tell you that
After that, we all loaded into Dally's car and took off for Davenport. And that Dallas drove faster than the speed limit the whole way, with the windows all down and the radio blaring. I'd like to tell you that we got there before midnight. But none of that happened. Just as Dally stood there hollering at us to get the hell out, the church started churning out this thick black smoke like some sort of ancient wild dragon, and all of a sudden I could hear the sounds of screaming kids from inside. Must have been the kids from that picnic down the hill. My first thought was, I did this. I was the last one to take a drag of that doggone cigarette. Sometimes you make a decision that stays with you for the rest of your life. And whenever you think about it, you can taste it in the back of your throat like something you were forced to eat. That taste never goes away. Something about the sound of those kids screaming and burning made me rush into the flames.
Stand back, children. We wait for the firemen. Some of the children are missing. They've got to be around here somewhere. They're missing. They're in the church. No.
Hey, we'll get them. Don't worry.
No, we wait for the firemen.
Oh, there isn't time.
What I remember is we pulled ourselves through. Johnny, hand me that kid.
Let's go.
Hey, there's another one in the back of the flames.
Are you hurt?
Hey, come on.
Get out of there. Stay there. Get out.
Got a little one.
The road's gonna keep you. Forget the stupid kids. Johnny!
I think he's coming around.
Thank you, Mrs. O'Brien.
Where am I? Where are you taking me?
Better lie back, kid. You're in an ambulance.
Ambulance? Where's Johnny? Where's Dallas?
They're in the ambulance right behind us.
Just calm down. Everything's gonna be okay. You just passed out.
I didn't pass out. Dallas hit me on the head.
Because your back was in flames.
It was, I knew. I didn't feel it.
Your friend bled out before you got burned.
Are you taking us to the police station?
The police station? Why would I take you to the police station? We're taking all of you to the hospital.
Are Johnny and Dallas all right?
Which one's which?
Johnny's the blonde one, and Dallas is the mean-looking one.
Dallas will be alright. She just hurt one arm trying to drag the other kid out the window. But Johnny, I don't know Johnny.
Until you're coming across the back. He might have a broken back. And he has severe burns. Severe. But they're giving him plasma now.
Lie back, kid. It's better.
I swear, you three are the bravest kids I've ever seen.
You three professional heroes or something?
I think you were sent straight from heaven.
Are the little kids okay?
They're okay. Thank you. A lot of parents want to thank you.
They checked me over, and except for a few bruises and burn marks on my back, I was all right.
Hey, if you ever do a stupid thing like
Dallas.
that again, I'll beat the tar out of
Dallas,
you.
listen.
You hear me?
Dallas.
Don't you ever stop.
Johnny came. Johnny!
Mrs. O'Brien was just talking to some reporters.
You boys deserve the credit, and the world needs to know what you've done for these kids.
Some people phoned from the reception. They're on their way up now. Claim to be your siblings or something.
My siblings?
That's what they said.
How'd they know?
Phone number in your wallet.
Pony. Soda. Where have you been? Why didn't you call? Are you trying to scare us to death?
Ponyboy.
Derry.
I thought we lost you. We lost Mom and Dad.
I'm sorry, I meant to call, but I couldn't find a phone.
Like you haven't slept in a week.
I haven't.
Neither of you.
Doctor, we'll be taking our kid brother home.
He's fine. There's no paperwork. You can go on home.
We asked about Johnny and Dallas, but no one would tell us anything.
Are you members of the family?
I can only speak to members of the family. Sorry.
Johnny and Dallas don't have any other family except us.
We're about as much family as they have.
All right. Dallas Winston should be okay after 2 to 3 days in the hospital. Her arm is broken, but she should gain back the use of it.
Yeah, this is always
Tell us about Johnny. We already phoned his parents.
Tell it to us straight.
Johnny Cade is critical. His back is broken, and he's in severe shock and suffering from third-degree burns.
What are you doing for him?
Everything to ease the pain, but since his back is broken, he can't feel pain below the waist, even if he lives.
If you just said if.
If he lives, he may never walk again.
Is he conscious?
In and out.
He keeps calling for Dallas and Ponyboy.
Can we see?
No, not now. What you do now is you go home and you get some rest.
If he lives.
Dr. Gutman, pick up line 4, please.
You wanted it straight. You got it straight.
Right.
Dr. Gutman, pick up line 4, please.
You can phone in later at the nurse's station on this floor. I'm sorry.
Hey, you better go home. There's nothing we can do about it now.
The doctor gave it to us straight, all right. I couldn't help but feeling like it was my fault. You know, this lump, this painful lump growing in my throat. Tubidinase came over the next day, same as usual, only earlier.
Can't believe the thing they put in the papers anymore. Wouldn't believe 2 greasy-looking mugs could become heroes. How do you like being a hero, big shot? Or like what? Like a big shot. Juvenile delinquents turn heroes. I like that turn a bit.
Let me see that. Says you and Johnny risked your lives. One of the parents said the little kids would have burned to death if it hadn't been for the two of you. Tells about the fight too. You have to appear in a juvenile court for running away. Johnny for manslaughter. Sure recovers.
Why do they keep saying if? It goes on about how Derry and Soda are working so hard so y'all can stay together, and how you did on the honor roll at school. The reporter puts in the 3 of you shouldn't be separated after working so hard.
Separated.
Won't happen. Juvenile court don't do things like that to heroes.
thinking about Johnny King? I don't know about visiting hours.
Can't wait for visiting hours.
Ponyboy?
Who's
Hello, Two-Bit.
I know. You want to ride home in my car?
No, thanks. I'm with someone. He wants to talk to Pony.
Who is it?
Randy Anderson.
Why should I talk to Randy? He's the reason Bob is dead. He's the reason Johnny's in the hospital. He's the reason I might get split off from dairy and soda. Why should I talk to him?
I know that. And Randy knows that. Up to you, but I have to go.
Can I give you a lift home sometime?
Maybe sometime.
Hey, when we talk, you know the rules. No jazz before the rumble. Alright, meet me at the car, please, quick. Gotta see Johnny.
Read about you in the paper. How come?
Maybe I felt like playing hero.
I wouldn't have done it. I would have left the case prior to death.
You might not have. You might have done the same thing.
I can't believe a greaser could pull something like that.
Greaser didn't have anything to do with it. Two-Bit wouldn't have done it. Ace, Steve, maybe you would have. It's about the individual.
You're right. I'm not going to show at the Rumble tonight. I'm sick of all this. And no matter what you think, Bob was a good person. He had a problem, but he was a good guy.
How could I know that?
You couldn't. And now he's dead. His mother had a total breakdown.
Who's to blame?
All I know is they spoiled him. They gave in to him all the time. He kept trying to get somebody to say no, and they never did. He kept trying to get somebody to lay down the law, set limits, give him something to stand on. One time he came home drunker than anything, falling down, disgusting. He thought, sure, they'd raise the roof. You know what they did? They said it was their fault. They failed him. They took the blame. Maybe if his father had given him the belt, they'd still be alive. The only person who ever said no to Bob was Sherry Valance. No wonder he was so crazy about him.
I have to go to the hospital.
Hey, kid, your buddy. You might die.
Wait.
And tonight, people get hurt in rumbles, maybe killed. That doesn't do any good. Even if you whip us, we'll still be at the bottom and we'll still be the lucky ones before it breaks. Greasers will still be greasers and socials will still be socials. Gotta get out of this town.
Running away is not gonna help anything.
I'm more chicken if I punk out of the rumble. I'd hate myself if I didn't, so what can I do?
I'd help if I could.
I'm a soc. You get a little money and the whole world hates you.
You hate the whole world. I really have to go, man. You might have saved those kids. Same as me.
Hey, thanks, Grease. I didn't mean that. I meant, thanks, kid.
My name's Ponyboy. It's been nice talking to you, man. Mr. Super Soch have to say?
He's not. He's not a socialist. He's just a guy who wanted to talk.
Come on. Oh, gosh, Johnny.
You shouldn't even be up on this floor. Your friend's in critical condition. No visitors. Absolutely.
It's my buddy there, lady. Come on, please.
He asked to see us.
Let them go in, nurse. He's been asking for you.
He's over here.
It can't be hurt now. It's just gone. Hey, Johnny K. Johnny K. Hey, yo. Got a riddle for you. What's the safest thing to be in an alley full of social outcasts? Another social outcast. They treat you okay? So we got the big moment tonight. Too bad you now can't fight him. We're gonna get him off our backs for good. Kick him out this time. And you got your name in the paper. Your photo, too. You're a hero. Tough. I figure that Southern gentleman has absolutely nothing on Johnny Cage.
See that book I got, Brent?
Oh, Johnny.
Can you get another one?
He wants a copy of Gone with the Wind, so I can finish reading it too.
I'll just get from the drugstore. It's just downstairs. No, you went away.
Johnny. Johnny.
It just hurts sometimes. Usually I don't. I can't feel anything below my middle back. I'm pretty bad off being at home.
You'll be okay. You gotta be okay. We're all counting on you, man.
I won't be able to walk again.
You'll be fine.
I'm scared. Oh boy. I used to talk about killing myself, and I don't want to die. It ain't long enough. 15 years ain't long enough. There's still so much I haven't done. So much I haven't seen. That time we were at the church in Wintersville. That was the only time I left my neighborhood.
You ain't gonna die, Johnny. You can't.
That's right, Johnny. Still here, Johnny Cake. Your picture's in the paper. Mine too. Some guys came by to rub it in about missing the rumble tonight. Said when they saw my picture, they couldn't believe it didn't say one dead or alive under it.
That's a good one, Dallas.
We're gonna win that fight tonight. We're gonna clean out our neighborhood good.
Johnny, your mother's here to see you.
No, I don't want to talk to her.
But she's your mother.
No, she's gonna tell me about the trouble I'm causing her. Tell her to leave me alone.
Relax, man.
No, for once. For once, just tell her to leave me alone.
I was afraid of something like this. I'm sorry, you'll have to go. We need a doctor, please.
Be back later, Johnny. We're gonna stop him tonight, Johnny.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Please, I promise you this.
I'll give it to you. They brought a book for you, Johnny. Gone with the Wind. We could read it together a little later.
Can I get a piece of paper and a pencil?
Yeah, when I come back. I'm sorry, but you can't come in.
I'm supposed to see him. He's my son.
Please.
Not right now. He is my son. They called us to come in and see him. You have to let me see him
Right now is just not a good time. He's just calmed down.
I am his mother. Do you know what that means?
He doesn't want to see you.
Oh, this is the things we get. After all the trouble we've gone to raising you, you'd rather be with hoodlums. Just wait until your father hears about this. Johnny! Johnny!
The doctor will speak to you later.
Thought I'd find you here.
Hi, Cherry. Nice to see you.
Ponyboy, stay a minute.
Sure. There's gonna be trouble today.
Randy's not going to remember.
I know.
He's not scared. He's just sick of fighting. Bob was his best friend since grade school.
Johnny's not showing up. But I can't say he's not scared. He's real scared, Cherry.
How bad is Johnny?
He's bad. You can't see him now, but will you try and go sometime?
No, I couldn't.
Why not?
Because he killed Bob. I know Bob asked for it. He made it happen, but I couldn't look at the person who killed him.
I don't get it.
You only know his bad side. When Bob was drunk, he was horrible. It was that part of him that beat up Johnny. I knew it was Bob the second you told me the story. He was so proud of those rings. When he wasn't trying to destroy himself, he could be something special. Something that marked him different.
The last time I saw Bob, he was trying to drown me, Cherry.
Think hard, Ponyboy. When was the last time you saw Bob?
The last time I saw Bob, he...
Don't go to the Rumble tonight.
They bring in blades.
No. They play your way. No weapons, fair deal, your rules. Randy told me. He knows for sure, and I haven't told Darren.
And we're supposed to be grateful for that, right?
I'm not looking for gratitude. I only want to help. I like you, Ponyboy. I liked you from the start. The way you talk. Wouldn't you try to help me if you could?
Sure, if I could.
I have to testify at your hearing. Ready to.
To clear Bob's good name.
You'll be there. You'll find out. You make a good friend, Ponyboy. Good friends are a little hard to find these days.
I have to go.
Sure.
Wonder what happened to him.
Hey, you feel okay? You look awful.
I have a headache. I'll take a couple aspirin and I'll be fine.
If you go ahead and fight anyway when you're
Shut
feeling
your
sick-
mouth. I will be fine, and Derry won't know a thing.
You think just living with your siblings you can get away with murder, but they're stricter with you than your own folks.
They raised 2 kids before me, and Derry hasn't.
Get your stuff.
We all get tensed up before a room.
Skin never hurt anyone. No weapons, no danger. You sure you're okay? All right, if you get in a jam, holler.
Promise.
It's gonna be that time. Y'all ready?
Where's Tim and the others?
They'll be here. They're coming.
That's not all that's coming.
Gary?
Paul, we good on the rules? No blades, no chains, no heaters? Skin fights my favorite kind of fight.
Winter rules the park.
Your boys take all their girly rings off? Our hands are clean.
Reminded me of a book by Jack London where the wolf pack would wait for one or two members to go down in a fight. It's different here. The moment anyone swings, the rumble is on.
Size up. Suddenly, Dallas was there fighting a big one next to me. Dallas, I thought you were in the hospital.
I was. I ain't now.
I wanted to ask Dallas how she got out, but a social who was bigger than I took him for was slugging the sense out of me. I thought he was gonna knock out my teeth. I figured I should go help Dallas since she only has one arm, but someone kicked me in the ribs. And you better believe it hurt. Derry grabbed him off of me, but then someone else kicked me in the head and I was stunned. All of a sudden, he started shouting. Let me count my teeth and then I'll tell you.
We got some guys hurt, but it'll be okay.
Come on, we have to go.
Where?
To see Johnny. We have to tell Johnny.
Right now?
Right now. He was getting worse when I left. He asked to see you. Ponyboy.
Stop right there, boys. You can't come in. He's...
We gotta see him.
Not
We're gonna see Johnny. And if you give me any static, you're gonna end up on your own operating table.
Should I call security?
You can see him. But it's because you're his friends, his family. Not because of the gun. Yes, call security. Go in.
I wish it was like any other of us. Get along without the rest of us, not Johnny.
He was trying to say something. Johnny?
He does. Everyone. Gang's all here, Johnny King.
We won. We beat the socials.
We chased them right out of our territory. We don't gotta worry about them jumping us no more.
Hell, even Derek fought. Hiram is no good.
They're still writing about you. In the paper. That hero stuff. Proud of you, buddy. Really proud of you.
I was proud of me.
We're all proud of you.
Hey, Pony, come closer. I keep thinking that I cursed you, Johnny. That I did this to you. You're the bravest person I know, Johnny. Stay gold, Pony boy. Stay gold. Johnny? Johnny, wake up, man. Johnny. Johnny, wake up! Johnny. Johnny.
Don't die, Johnny. Please don't die. This is what you get for trying to help people, you little punk. This is what you get.
Get off of me!
See, Pony? I was crazy for not wanting him to get mean. If you'd been tough like me, none of this would have happened. If he got smart like me, he never would have run back into that church. This is what you get for helping people. Wise up, Pony. Get like me and you don't get hurt. Look out for yourself, and nothing can touch you. Hear me, Pony? Wise up! Pony boy!
Dallas ran out. She couldn't take it anymore.
Then Dallas had a breaking point.
She kept telling me to wise up.
Hey. Dallas is dead too.
Got a coffee, please. Dallas is dead too.
She pulled a gun on those security guards.
It wasn't loaded.
You didn't know that.
Dallas, she wanted to die. She always gets what she wants. And
Easy. There's nothing you can do about it.
Honey, you okay?
suddenly, the world started spinning around me. And blobs of faces came out of the red mist. And I was so warm. I was so warm. Why was I so warm? Why? And Soda was standing next to me. So is someone sick?
Come back to sleep
I didn't want to think about it. About Johnny dying, about Dallas waving an empty gun in front of the security guard's head. There is something wrong with me?
Fever, exhaustion, shock, minor concussion.
Where'd I get the concussion?
You got kicked in the head. You've been asleep and delirious since Saturday night.
I'm never gonna make up the schoolwork I missed. And I have to go to court. Do you think they're gonna split us up?
I don't know, baby. Johnny left you his copy of Gone with the Wind. I've never seen him, Jack.
I don't want it.
Get some rest.
The trial was the next day. Cherry really surprised me.
Bob was drinking. He was drunk, and when he was picking us up, he said that he was gonna fix Johnny and Ponyboy up for picking up his girl. He wasn't himself. He was crazy. When I begged him to stop, he told me to get out of the car, and he was crazy. He was like that when he got drunk.
Sir, it was our fault. Then we fought back and it looked like Bob was about to kill Ponyboy. It was self-defense.
The judge talked to my teachers. And when he called me up, I was scared stiff, but he didn't ask me that many questions. Did I like living with my siblings? What about school? Stuff like that. And then he said, stop chewing your fingernails. And then he said acquitted, and the case was closed. I wanted things to go back to normal after that, but they didn't. It was a miracle if I got home with both shoes on and the right notebook. I was lousing up at school. I wasn't hungry anymore. Everything tasted like bologna.
Ponyboy, I'd like to speak to you about your grades.
I used to get A's in Miss Symes' class. She makes you do compositions. She's a real good teacher, and she makes you think.
Listen, your grades in this class have dropped significantly. In fact, you're failing me right now. However, I take it into consideration the circumstances. And if you write me a good semester theme, I'll pass you.
Yes, ma'am, I'll try. What can it be?
Anything you like. I want your own ideas, your own experience. At least 5 pages.
What, like my first trip to the zoo?
if you think it's important.
Well, I know it's not important.
What's not important?
Schoolwork. Why all the sweat? I'm just gonna get a job when I graduate, so why not drop out now?
You're not gonna drop out. With your brains, you can get a scholarship. You know, we can put you through college.
Big deal.
Hey, Johnny and Dallas were our buddies too. But you don't stop living just because you lose someone. You don't quit.
You know what? Soda Pop dropped out, and he's doing perfectly okay. So why don't you lay off?
Anytime you don't like the way I'm running things here, you can leave.
Could you please stop fighting? Can't stand this anymore. What we've got left now, if we don't have each other, we don't have anything. And when you don't have anything, you wind up troubled and lost. It's worse than being dead. Broke the phone again.
Ponyboy, you gotta go to school and graduate. It's only 2 more years, and then you're gonna be the first Curtis to go to college. And you know what? Me and Soda are gonna pay for it. Because you're our little brother and we got your back. Because we love you. Hey, did you hear what I said? I said I love you. Now we lost Mom, we lost Dad, and we ain't ever gonna get over that. But I'll be damned as hell if I lose you too. Right, Soda?
Ain't no way that's happening. Ponyboy, I told you the truth. I dropped out of school because I'm dumb. You know, I like working at the gas station. The cars. You'd never like doing that. You gotta understand about Derry, too. She wants you to have the chance she is. You can't get hacked off at each other anymore. And all we've got left now, if we don't stick together, we don't have anything. Ponyboy. If you make it, you make it for all 3 of us.
What do you say, Ponyboy?
You guys, get out of here so I can concentrate. I have a theme to write.
See you later.
You'll think of something.
Something important.
Hey.
Hi, dearie. Soda pop? This is Johnny's stuff. I started volunteering in the hospital a couple of weeks ago, and his mom never stopped by to pick it up. And I thought Ponyboy should have it. Hey, Ponyboy. There's a letter in the pocket of Johnny's jeans. I think he wrote you something. It has your name on it. One of the nurses must have written it out for him. I was looking at the sunset last night. Did you see it? It made me think of you. Did you see how beautiful it was? How all the colors were so mixed up? Okay, I'll leave you alone. Take care of yourself, Ponyboy.
Hey, Jerry. Can you see the sunset real good from your side of town?
Real good.
Yeah, we can see it well from our side, too.
Thanks, Ponyboy.
You did okay.
Bye, dearie. Bye, soda pop. Bye.
Later. You even gonna read it? Ponyboy.
I asked the nurse to give you this. The doctor came in a while ago, but I knew anyhow. Keep getting it. Listen to me, Ponyboy. I don't mind dying now. It was worth it saving those kids. Their lives are worth more than mine, you know. They got so much more to live for. So when their parents came by to thank me, that's how I know it was worth it. I felt badly it was worth it. Man, I keep thinking about that poem, the guy who wrote it. He meant you're gold when you're a kid, like green. When you're a kid, everything's new, dawn. It's just that as you get used to everything, then it's dead. Like the way you dig sunsets, Pony. That's gold. Keep it that way. It's a good way to be. I want you to tell Dallas to look at a sunset. She'll probably think you're crazy, but just ask her for me. I don't think she's ever really seen one. And don't be too bugged about being a greaser. You still got plenty of time to make yourself be what you want to be. But don't lose what you already got. That's gold too. There's still lots of good in this world. Tell Dallas. I don't think she knows. Your buddy Johnny.
Miss Simon, excuse me for calling you at home so late.
Just a little late, Ponyboy.
About that theme, how long can it be?
Well, not less than 5 pages.
Can it be more than that?
Certainly, as long as you'd like.
Thanks.
for a long time about how to write about something like this. Something that was important to me, that I cared about. And when I finally did, it began like this.
When I stepped out into the bright sunlight from the darkness of the movie house, I had only two things on my mind.
Paul Newman and a ride home.
I was wishing I looked like Paul Newman.
He looks tough and I don't. I could picture hundreds and hundreds of boys.
Living on the wrong side of cities.
Boys with black eyes.
Who jumped and thrown shadows. Hundreds of boys.
Who maybe watched sunsets.
And looked at stars.
And ached for something better.